Hello everybody, Nerdy Dell here, and this is going to be a continuation of our little process of me going through customizing this figure. I have not entirely decided on what the character will actually be, other than it will revolve around some form of teeth, whether it be an undead zombie dentist, demon dentist, tooth fairy-esque, I don't know. I'm still figuring that part out, but I have figured out that I want to use some custom colors. So, as you can see in the background, I have a white, a black, a silver, a purple, a red, and a fluorescent red. Those are the colors I have initially decided to use. They could still change down the line. We shall see. I don't even know. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. The first thing I have to do is disassemble the figure. So, as I've previously demonstrated, it is super easy to disassemble these figures. Boom, there goes the head. There goes the left hand. There goes the right hand. And I feel like I also need to say that the whole entire idea behind this project is I do not, and I repeat, do not alter the original costume. The only thing I'm going to do is add this skirt and this belt. Maybe some accessories using some Warbler, which I will be using in some way, shape, or form. Have not entirely decided on what shape or form that will be, but need to pop apart the figure first. Boom. See, she's super easy. Oof, I thought it bent here. I thought it detached right there, but it doesn't. Oh, that's a little hiccup. But I believe I can work around it with some painter's tape. So, like I said, I will not alter the design or the costume. So this and this from here down and here down is going to stay the way it is. The trunks will stay the way they are, and I'm only going to paint this little strip right here. Maybe it's not really even necessary since the skirt covers it anyways, but still, I may end up painting it just in case. Like I said, we shall see. Let's see, I'm really scared to do this part. I've never tried to pop off the legs, and I don't want to break it. Eek, 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 eek. No, I'm having to put too much pressure in. So, for now, that's going to stay intact. You know what? I'm just going to work on the head. I have decided to swap out the head outside of video. I had a more serious Anna J head on, but I've since decided to swap out for the smiling face because I like Anna J better in the Dark Order than the Jericho Appreciation Society, so I put the number 99 serious face head on my Anna J figure, and I took off this face because I like to use this face better. I have a little bit of an idea of what I want to do with the face and the head, so I need this head more. I need this head better. I mean, more than I needed the other one. So, I decided to use this head. Without going rambling too much down that rabbit hole, I shall get to work. I'm also going to be using some of these supplies. I have like a little stick in this bag that I use to pop the heads on as I paint. And yeah. So, like so, I stick the head on. Oof, it's kind of loose on this stick for this head. Hold on. This should be thicker. No. Crud. Was not prepared. Nerdy Dell was not prepared. Never mind. I shall work on taping. Taping off the legs, because I am going to paint the skin a different color than it already is. So I need to carefully tape off this design because I don't want to cover it, because that goes against my challenge that I'm setting for myself to create an original character design and creation using this Britt Baker Unmatched Collection figure with the Anna J head. Like I said, I shall not change the pattern, the logos, the clothes. I shall not change them. I'm only going to change the skin, the head scan, and add accessories like clothing. Minor clothing accessories, mind you. Basically, I'm just adding the skirt and the belt. That's it. Because I don't particularly like my characters to be in underwear looking clothes. So I prefer to make my characters have a little bit more clothing than just chonies. So this may be a boring part of the process, but it's a very important part because you don't want to mess up the paint job, and you don't want to cover up too much. You don't want to cover up you don't want to cover up too little. You don't want to cover up too much. I don't like that. Anyways, there's that part done. This whole part is going to be painted. Gonna need this part is going to be the hard part. This part right here. Show you a close-up how it has this lacing or cross pattern. That's going to be really hard to paint the skin in between there, because I am going to do that no matter what. And I pardon me. Also notice that there's a thin line of skin in between the off camera, pay attention. There's a little thin piece of skin in between this collar. I have to paint that too. Or just, no, because that's altering the design. Nope, can't do that. That's going to be a really tough challenge right there. But Nerdy Dell can do it. I believe in myself that I can do it. But like I was saying, these logos, like the broken teeth here, have to stay. This design here has to stay. I have to create a character using the existing logos and clothes design. The only thing I'm adding is this skirt, this belt, little chain belt to the skirt, these hands that did not come on the figure, they came with the figure but not on them, and I'm adding this Anna J head to the Britt Baker body. That's it. Also, this is going to get covered up, but that's part of adding the clothing. The skirt is allowed, but other than that, the only other thing I can do is add accessories or make accessories for her. I have thought of different characters, possible characters such as, what was I going to say? Like a zombie dentist, but that doesn't sound really interesting, so I'm probably not going to do that. A demon dentist, which I think I mentioned in the last episode. It was a brainstorming. Anyways, in brainstorming, there's no wrong answers. Brainstorming is brainstorming for a reason. We're coming up with as many different ideas as you possibly can. But back to the video. I think I shall use these to... still too loose. Oh well. I'll just do that. Because I need to paint the head. You know what? I'm not going to paint the head yet. I'm going to paint this part. And I've come up off camera. I did some work off camera I came up with some different colors of purple and maybe a grayish purple. I will be using purple because I feel like those colors match well with the existing color scheme, which is gray and black. We have like a grayish purple here, more purplish gray here, and then a metallic purple there. So that's what we're going to do. For this part, I shall use this brush because it'll be easier. And first things first, I don't know how the paint's going to go with this torso. It's a different material. But paint it white first. Always start by painting a white coat just to help the paint. It's like a primer, basically. I'm going to... I did not realize I would do that. I'm basically going to prime the part first so that the paint, the colored paint, sticks better. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit here. And there is a sealant that I will use. I don't know. I'm not a professional. This is just how I do it. You know, to each their own, I suppose. This is just my method. I'm going to get it a little bit wet so the paint spreads better. And yeah, this is how I do it. If there's a better way, share it. You know, I'm more than willing to be schooled on this. Get a little bit closer to the camera, Del. Little closer to the camera. That's one of my voices that I like to make up to have fun. I do not have multiple personalities, if anyone's wondering. That guy seems weird. He's using different voices. Yeah, it's because I'm bored. And I come up with different voices when I'm bored. And that's to have fun and entertain myself and hopefully you guys. But this odd body curve is really messing up the brush strokes. That I do not like. But this is just for the base coat anyways. So it does not matter too much to me whether or not this is professional quality because she will not be for sale. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there now. I do not sell my customs because they are original characters that I invent and create 100% on my own. And it's kind of like a pride thing for me. I take pride in what I do. You would think that, I don't know, I'm rambling, but this is how I'm going to do it. That's enough of a base coat. I shall set this here. If it'll stay, it's not going to stay, crud. I'll lean it on here because I don't want, careful, there we go. Rinse the brush. This is a very long and tedious process. I doubt this video is going to get many views, but that's okay. That's okay. Because this is just for fun, and if anyone's interested, they can view it. If they're not interested, they don't have to, and that's okay. I've never detached an arm before. You know what? I'm not going to detach this arm. I'm just going to paint it up to a... Oof, that's upside down, Del. That's upside down. Oops, I'm off camera again. Pay attention. Just kidding. I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just making fun of making fun of myself. This is what I do when I paint. I have fun with myself. Make fun of myself in a joking way. But everything needs to be painted white with the base coat. Base coat of white right here. Going on the figure right here. So I think I'm just going to lean a little bit closer. I'm not going to do that part. I'm going to do this part. And I don't know if you could see, but I got the brush a little bit wet first. just to help the paint spread better. I'm going to go ahead and paint the inside of there, which will be okay. Paint the joint, which will be okay. And I shall seal the paint after I am done. And the paint application is dry. Oof. Hold it down here. That's going to be better. Hold it. Oops, I painted the bottle. You're not supposed to paint the bottle. You're supposed to paint the figure. Just kidding. Well, not really. It's fact. You need to paint the figure, not the bottle, Dell. But anyways, yeah. Just going to do a little bit of work today. Not going to paint the whole entire figure today. This is going to be like an ongoing process. Oops, paint over here. Didn't get the brush wet first. Forgot about that. I am getting a little bit nervous, to be honest. I've never done this before. This part live, never done before. So I am nervous, I'm not going to lie. Full transparency. Whoa. Get a little bit closer. I'm going to kind of dip the brush into the water. Help the paint spread better. See how it's spreading a lot better? Maybe wipe just a little bit of the water off. I hope you can see. I'm trying to do it at a lower angle just to get more of the figure in focus. And it's okay if you have to do multiple coats. Patience is the key here. Which is another reason why I'm doing this, because I'm trying to force myself to learn more patience by making myself do it slow instead of being hasty to get it done like I always do. And sometimes the haste comes back to bite Nerdy Dell in the backside. And I'm tired of that. So I need to learn how to do it right. And what better way than to demonstrate what it looks like to do it the right way. Because I have done it both ways, done it right and then done it hastily. And I'm happy with whatever I do to a certain point, but a lot of my best work comes with doing it slow and methodical. Like, dip the paint in, just dab a little bit of the, and dip the brush in, dab a little bit of the water off, and apply the paint. Since I'm going to paint the back anyways, I'm going to go ahead and do this just to remind myself that I don't like how I maybe added too much water and didn't dip enough of it off. I'm going to carefully go along here just to remind myself that I need to paint that white too. This is going to be the challenge, getting this part in here looking symmetrical and like the inside of, like the skin will be on the figure. Hope you can see. I need to start checking the camera more. This is a new process that I'm doing. I've never done it like this before. So I am, like I said a minute ago, nervous as all get out. And yeah, because to make a bumbling fool of myself on YouTube would be a really unsmart thing to do. So hopefully this goes off well and I don't end up completely disappointing myself with this, because yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm getting brave right here, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. This part's getting a little bit brave. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Since I am gonna paint the entire skin, I'm not gonna do that part. I'm gonna go ahead and set the base of the figure down. Oops. Oh, that would have been okay because she's going to be painted anyways. I'm nervous. I need to let my heart slow down a little bit. Feel my heart rate escalating. But, shoot. Was not thinking. You were not thinking. Think, Dell. Think. Well, I need to paint the hair. This is a different material that I'm used to painting as well. Dip the brush in the water. Wipe too much off there. Hello. Just kidding. Dip a little bit of the water off. And then I'm going to proceed to start painting the hair. I hope you can see how smooth it's going on versus, watch, hold on. I'm going to wipe some more of the paint off on the head sculpt. It is creating little water bubbles, but it's okay because when I add the second coat, it'll smoothen it out. Since I'm going to paint the skin anyways, I don't really mind if it gets on the skin. As I'm painting this too, is like, I wish I could share what's inside my head with you guys, apart from just articulating it with words. Because I wish I can actually show you guys what's happening and evolving in my head with this figure. I'm getting Venom vibes with it. But Venom is black for the most part. And this one's going to be purple. I think there is a purple symbiote, even though this is not going to be a symbiote. I do know that for sure because there already is a purple symbiote. So I'm not going to try to completely rip off Marvel Comics because that might get me in trouble. And I don't want that. So I'm making my own character. I can't even remember what I'm not a big comic reader anymore. And I haven't really had access to that growing up because I've always grown up really broke. That's all I ever know is being broke. But that's okay. Because I'm making it. I've survived this long. I can continue to survive. It would be nice to have a little bit of money. I'm not asking to be super famous. But at least to be comfortable would be nice. But see how it's not, I don't know, maybe you can't see. But to me it's kind of like patchy on this side, where on the other side it was going on a little bit more smooth. Like it, I don't think it transfers over to the camera. Which is unfortunate. I hope it does. See, like this, it's going on more smooth instead of, how to say it, choppy. Like, it's smooth over here. I can see it in real life. It's smooth, and over there, it's a smooth coat of white as I put the brush application to it. And then over here, it's more patchy. I hope it shows. I really do. Anyways, yeah. Stupid commercials. Ooh, that looks creepy. Ooh, no. So let's fix that side. Like I said, I don't mind if the white paint gets on the face because it's going to be painted anyways. So let's go ahead and do this. It's going to be okay. Because, like I said, there's a design forming in my head as we speak. Or as I speak and you watch later. I'm nervous, like I said. I don't know why I get so nervous to record in person stuff. It's something I'm trying to break. Break my anxiety and nervousness in front of the camera. Because there's really no need to be nervous. is something that I love to do, but it's still nerve-wracking. Go figure. I'm a YouTuber that gets nervous in front of the camera. Go figure what that is like. I'm not trying to be disrespectful there, by the way. It's just like I'm trying to convey that it's like an oxymoron, I guess. I'm a YouTuber that doesn't like being in front of the camera. That's why I do mostly like gameplay stuff and like shorts and video game gameplay. It's mostly what you'll see on my channel. You won't see as much in-person stuff, which hopefully eventually I can change. That would be pretty cool if I can break this anxiety and nervousness in front of the camera, which is another reason why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. Expanding my skill set of YouTube. Yeah, enough rambling. I'm just going to paint. Oh, don't drop it in the purple Dell. That would be really no bueno. I think I don't need to cover the hair as much because from what's forming in my mind, it's going to be black anyways. So I probably don't even have to do a base coat of white, even though I've already done it. So I have to try to make it even as best as I can. Although it might not matter since it's going to be black, I think. I'm going to make the hair black anyways. Still could change. It's not fully fleshed out yet, but it shall be in the near future. Hopefully none of you are like, what are you doing to Anna J? You're ruining the figure. No, I'm not. I'm improving it to my liking. So, yeah. Alright, now I shall carefully set Anna J's head sculpt in there. Kind of wipe my hands on my art towel a little bit, clean the brush and the water. And yeah. Breathe. Oh no, Nerdy Dell doesn't have a drink and he needs one. What am I going to do to remedy that? Oh well, I shall wait. Let me see. Oh, that's not too bad. It still bends pretty easy actually, but I didn't get much paint in there, to be honest. This part is what I'm worried about right here. Yep. It's going to scrape the paint off, so I'm going to have to probably give her some accessory over the elbow. I don't want to do elbow pads because I don't know. And Nerdy Dell, I don't know. Nerdy Dell fudged up already. He didn't paint off the design on the back. Oh well, it didn't get paint on it. It's something I should have done no matter what. But Nerdy Dell didn't do it, as you can see. It's unpainted. But yeah. So far, this is a little glimpse into my process of how I customize my figures. And the paint in the pins, isn't hindering the movement, as you can see. It moves just fine. The only thing that's kind of awkward about it is it scraped the paint off of there. As you can see, there was paint in those grooves and in these, but now it's gone. So that's something I have to be mindful of going forward on this arm. And not the knees though. The knees will be fine. It's just the arms that I have to be concerned with. Anyways, it's been going for about 31 minutes. I think I'm going to call it for today. And yeah, I hope you all are enjoying this process, even though it's a very small glimpse into what I do. And it's been maybe not that productive. But yeah, this is a step-by-step process. I'm going to do it on YouTube only. I was really hoping to get to this paint color here, but I'm not going to be able to today. Unless I go for like another half an hour. But I'm nowhere near that stage yet. I really jumped the gun with this paint color right here. I shall show the paint color. Wait, hold on. I'll take that off. I don't know how well it's going to transfer. But yeah, this is the paint color I'm going to use on the figure. This one, and this one. So now I have to figure out how I'm going to save it. Anyways, that's all for today. Take care, peace out, and have a great day.